Just over a year ago, every musician who had ever been part of Oasis was considered a former member, including its core duo, Noel and Liam Gallagher. But everything changed on July 4, 2025, when Oasis officially reunited for a major tour. Leading the comeback were the Gallagher brothers, supported by Paul "Bonehead" Arthurs and Jem Archer on guitars, Andy Bell on bass, Christian Madden on keyboards, Joey Waronker on drums, Alistair White on trombone, Steve Hamilton on saxophone, and Joe Auckland on trumpet. Three of these musicians, Bonehead, Archer, and Bell, had played with Oasis in the past, while the rest were new additions. Bonehead's return stood out, especially since he left the band in 1999 and had a rocky history with both Gallagher brothers for years. Despite old tensions, the reunion brought them back together. Not everyone came back for the 2025 reunion. Several musicians who once played key roles in Oasis chose not to return. Let's take a look at what they've been doing since leaving the band. Paul "Giggsy" McGuigan, Oasis's original bassist, played throughout most of the 1990s before Andy Bell replaced him in 1999. Giggsy has stayed out of the public eye, with his last music credit appearing in 2002 on a Corner Shop song. Liam once mentioned that even though Giggsy lives nearby, they haven't met since the split. Tony McCarol was the band's founding drummer and played until 1995 before Alan White replaced him. He later filed a legal claim in 1999 over earnings and settled out of court. He published a memoir and appeared in a documentary but turned down Liam's offer to rejoin for an original lineup reunion. In 2021, McCarol suffered a heart attack, and Liam sent him well wishes online. Alan White joined Oasis in 1995 and became their longest-serving drummer. He left in the early 2000s and has kept a low profile, occasionally posting about music online. When the 2025 reunion happened, he publicly supported the decision and expressed happiness for the fans. Scott McLeod, who briefly played bass for Oasis in 1995, appeared in the Wonderwall music video before quitting suddenly. After calling Noel weeks later to express regret, he disappeared from the public eye. Mark Felum, a talented harmonica player, joined Oasis for studio work and live shows. He's continued playing with various artists, including Steven Wilson and Gary Barlow. Mike Rowe became a touring keyboardist in the mid-1990s and later worked closely with Noel in his solo projects. He has also played with music legends like Mick Jagger and Stevie Nicks. Matt Dayton filled in as lead guitarist during a short period in 2000 when Noel temporarily left. After that, he returned to session work and released his own music. Zeb Jameson toured as a keyboardist in 2000 and later focused on solo work, music production, and teaching piano. Steve White, the brother of Alan White, briefly played drums for Oasis in 2011. He has performed with bands like the Style Council and The Who, and remains active in live and studio work. Jay Darlington handled keyboards from 2002 to 2009 and rejoined his previous band, Kula Shaker, afterward. They released a new album in 2024, and he also performed with the prog rock band Magic Bus. Zack Starky, the son of Ringo Starr, played drums for Oasis between 2004 and 2008. Afterward, he returned to performing with The Who. Conflicts with scheduling reportedly prevented him from joining the 2025 reunion. Chris Sherik, who joined Oasis in 2008, was their final drummer before the split. Afterward, he played with both Liam's band BDI and Noel's High Flying Birds, making him one of the few to work with both post-Oasis projects.